Hello, this is Natalie Delahaye here with your astrological guidance for the month of February 2021. So right now we have 5 planets all in Aquarius and also the asteroid Pallas. So what does all of this mean? Because it's quite a rare phenomena to have so many planets all in Aquarius. Planet Jupiter is only in Aquarius once every 12 years, and Saturn comes back to Aquarius every 29 to 30 years. So what does this mean personally for you and collectively? Well, if we look at the sign Aquarius, it's a sign of progressiveness. It's a sign of the future. It's a sign of innovation, technological and scientific innovations and developments. And it's a sign of humanitarianism, brotherhood, sisterhood, that kind of thing. And it also is a sign that welcomes change and wants to be innovative, wants to create the future, move on from that which is tired and old and no longer relevant. And so this is very much that time for thinking ahead, thinking about how you would like things to be, and going back to your 2020 vision, from last year. This is the time when we can make some steps, even if they're very small steps, towards what we were planning last year. And if I talk about this signature planetary transit, which is Saturn square Uranus, which is going to be happening really for the whole of 2021, and you couldn't get more different, really. You couldn't get more difference in terms of planetary energies. Saturn is the planet that is all about structure. It's all about tradition. It's all about the past. It's all about longevity. It's the cosmic timekeeper. And it's the bones, it's the structures, it's the foundation. Without Saturn, there would be no structure, there would be no rules, there would be no sense of karma. Saturn is karma. It's things that you feel that you're being paid back for. And Uranus comes along, and it is the innovative rebel who wants to break all the rules and wants things to be radically different. And Uranus rules lightning. It's the kind of flash hunches. It's the intuitive hunches. It's the gut feelings. It's the inventions. It's this kind of like sudden wake up calls. And the downside of being too Uranian can be kind of rebelling for the sake of rebellion, and kind of just throwing away the baby with the bathwater, not appreciating that which you've kind of spent a long time creating, or not appreciating the past, or kind of just being too eager for spontaneity of just making a drastic change and not planning any steps ahead. Yet at the same time, the only way that we truly can create new things is by having that trust and having that belief and kind of going for it, not letting what's happened in the past or past habits and behaviours to stop us from going to where we need to be going. So, really it's that balance that every human needs between, the structure and the groundedness and the routines and all of those things, with innovations, with the kind of like being able to update old ways, to be able to have a new perception for something which is old, And so these are the themes. It's kind of, where does the old and new meet? Where does the past and future meet? How can we update old structures? How can we kind of make sure that we're not kind of moving ahead so quickly that we're sort of, that we forgot to kind of take some important things with us, so to speak. And so all of these things are important themes to ponder on right now. And we have, Venus in Aquarius. Venus is relating. It's our social life. It's our love life. It's all of our relationships. It's the things that we love to do. And in Aquarius, quite at home, connecting online. Quite at home. Connecting with people from wherever. I mean, the main thing is about having those kindred souls who are resonating on the same frequency as you. People who have similar ideals and values and truths and interests. And yet Mars, the other relationship planet in Taurus, needs all of the senses engaged. It's certainly not enough to to be connecting with friends and loved ones online all the time. It's like Mars and Taurus just needs the physicality of the hugs and the eyes and the connections, the tangible reality. And so there's that kind of need to integrate those two as well, Venus and Mars, a little bit of tension going on there. And planet Neptune is the ideal, it's the dream, it's the collective unconscious. And it's with the astrological weather right now, there could be a tendency to become a bit stubborn, to be Taurus and Aquarius is they're fixed signs, so they really do dig their heels down. And Neptune is all about going with the flow, and Neptune is in an important dialogue with the nodes, the North Node and the South Node, Dragon's Head, Dragon's Tail, which are also immutable signs, Sagittarius and Gemini. And this is all about updating our beliefs, being open to changing our ideas, but changing our philosophies, changing our perception, when new information comes in, not to be too set in our ways, to also really go beyond that kind of need to be right or wrong, and to feel your way, to listen to your heart, to really kind of know that difference between a fear and an intuitive whisper, or to know the difference between wishful thinking and an intuitive hunch. And so this is how it is at the moment, and lots going on, lots to do. And my website is nataliedelahaye.com. And so you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and I'm going to be back talking about the astrological weather in March. So I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.